enough. Let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between these Road Warriors and the Washington Commanders. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. Good work so far. He's got room. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback is sure to appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Looking deep to open the game. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Elks nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. One's cut along the left sideline. They'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a real 1st down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone, on 1st. Caught on the slant. And in he goes for the touchdown.
To number 89.
The Elks finish up their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But geez, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And the Elks start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Robert pudding with some prawn.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14-7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives him the 1st. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set. Back all 80.
look to throw. Escapes the pocket. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home to that side.
Let's go now. Forward, punching.
Takes the second down snap. Brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat.
4th down, pass coming. Catch made. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
He was taken down behind.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He'll throw from his end zone. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of the this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10. 25-yard line.
We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get it back. And they're going to be set up at 23.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The give here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for the 3rd down part when they're sent backwards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Brings it in at the 12. Space pass for 35. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown. The Elks make it a 1-score game in the first half. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? We played tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one's caught, Smith has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Murray with the catch. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Looking for his back, but it will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Go street. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they get this down to the 28. Gain of 15 there. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cut 19. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 48, Elks 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Into the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd down, it's ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run Between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw, did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it...
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Elks make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Elks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
ETN will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Brings up second.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Moments of this NFC title game.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
He's going to throw this one. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Elks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. On target to Thornton. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Setting up to throw. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Come on. Track 18 Cardinal.
We'll start the 2nd half with ETN. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. And a real
First down, and they go right back to it. Cuts right. It's a foot race. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Elks cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Elks tie this game 35 apiece. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Work against the blitz. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 42.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Get it.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to push the field. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Completes another one to Thomas. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Elks will take over at their own 5 following the interception. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
that run right there, it kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up. And you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18,
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Running right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught. He found some space. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther. Ready.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown. The Elks parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Elks tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready?
Here's a give to ETN. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. It's going out for the sack.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Here he goes, third and long. Look underneath here for ETN. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Takes the second down snap. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air on third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 56, Elks 42.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
And the real first down.
Going now on first down. Murray with the catch. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. 7 Tigers. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Elks.
19 Tigers. 19.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22.
Going play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3rd and long.
60 Bobcats.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Forced out to his right. They connect for the first. Has room into the secondary. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Elks now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. The Elks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Taylor to return. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now a give running right. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw it. Oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the defense. 30. The 10. He's at the 5. And they come through with an offensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1.
The kicker on for the extra
Like a
point.
freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. On me. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. The stop was made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go, Cowboys.
They'll run here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He is down to the 30-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Going back is the handoff. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. Well, either team has proven they would be more than deserving. But only one can rep the NFC in the Super Bowl. The kick is away in overtime. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Nice drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down, it's ETN. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Never as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Fourth down, pass coming. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Trap 60.
Here's ETN on first down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They go right back to ETN. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's second down. This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
That's cut for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut! And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
I like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And a real first down. A gain of 12.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they drop him with a big hit, but It's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And as the lengthy game goes on, they're going to take a valued breather.
At the 3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hubbard trying to run his way in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back now, pressure coming. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Go.
They'll pass on third and goal. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You've got to hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series falling out.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Field goal would extend their season a few moments, partner, but a touchdown would extend it another week. Here's second down. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
High drama at the season's highest point. Need to get that marker on third down. And he dropped it! It looked like he had the game ender. But hang on, Brock. This could still be over, though, depending on how fourth down goes for him.
Hey, far be it from me to nitpick a pass breakup, but if he hangs on right there, Kate, this game is over. Now, he and his teammates got to buckle down. Still got a lot of work to do.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
To throw. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Elks are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.